Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Charlotte facing the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Hornets, Johnson is out there with Mourning. Then there's Gill. Then it's Wingate, and it's Bogues in at the point. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Johnson the screen. Pass to Gill. He dishes it to Johnson. Left block shot on the way. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. So Johnson hits two of them. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. Here's Hill, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
For three, Richmond. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
On defense, Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Mourning against Lister. It's deflected. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Richmond with the stuff.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Johnson, the pass to Wingate. He kicks it to Mourning. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Pass to Lister. Kicks it to Hill. Golden State moving the ball around. Hardaway, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Good. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The pass to Gill. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Richmond. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Richmond's got 10 points in the game.
That's his fourth straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now, here's Bogues. To the wing on the left. Here's Gill. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Pass to Lister. Hardaway kicks to Mullen. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Wingate. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hardaway for 3. Rebound by Wingate. It's deflected. Hardaway passes to Lister. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bogues kicks to Mourning. Got a hand on it. They get it back. That's Larry Johnson with a monster dunk. Warriors leading by 3. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. Fires from deep. The Hornets pull it in. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Gill. He's got 5. Bogues with it. He feeds it to Johnson. It's blocked. Gill against Hardaway. Mullen for 3. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Tolbert's checked in for Hill. And it's Marciulionis in for Hardaway. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Curry's checked in. McKeskey's checked in for Lister. Gaddison, he's checked in for the Hornets. Newman comes in for Gill. Curry passes to Gaddison. Back to Curry. Here's Gaddison. Tolbert pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Charlotte again missing.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Mullen with the 3. That's good. Mullen's got 6.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Marciulionis passes to McKeskey. On the wing, Mullen. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 8.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Warriors with some changes. Higgins comes in for Mullen. And it's Ellie in for Richmond. And a switch here also for Charlotte. And it's checked in for Bogues. Here's Tolbert. Pass to Higgins. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break, here we go.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Higgins. And the Warriors miss again. Hornets trail by 8. A fast break now for Charlotte. And Bennett the bucket on the assist by Curry.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on defense.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Bennett. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 10 points.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Pass to McKeskey. Tries a 3. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Higgins. Marshallonis passes to McCaskey. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Hornets trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. Askew's checked in for Golden State. And then for Charlotte, Green, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Lynch in for Curry. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 5. Throws it up high. Pass to Marshallonis. Here's Higgins to the left side wing. Ellie from out on the wing. He knocks it down. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Lynch. The pass to Newman. Gaddison. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Lynch is out there with Green. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Bogues. And it's Gill in at the 2 spot. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. Back to Mullen. Hornets with the rebound. Now here's Bogues. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Warriors leading by 4. Hardaway passes to Askew. Feeds it to Hill. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got 10 points in the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. To the wing on the left. Mourning with the screen. Bogues dishes to Mourning. 8 feet away. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Mullen. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That's good. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Bogues kicks to Mourning. Out left to the wing. Tipped away. And Hill over to help. Hardaway against Bogues. Right at the free throw line. And again, Chris Mullen. Mullen's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Johnson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
That's his second personal foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Muggsy Bogues.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Hardaway passes to Mullen. This is to Richmond. Hardaway for three. And it's Hardaway again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, he could stretch this lead out. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Warriors leading by 5. Hill up top. Richmond against Curry. Mullen for 3. That is good. Mullen's got 15.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now Bowles. Here's Mourning. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And the Warriors making a change here. McKeskey's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Back to Richmond. Lister, the pass to Hardaway. Mullen against Johnson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Mullen. He has 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Wingate is checked in for the Hornets. And Mullen drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hornets trail by 9. And here's Bogues. Mourning a screen on Hardaway. Bogues dishes to Mourning. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Richmond kicks to Hardaway. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Curry with a wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Passes it to Lister. To the inside. Hardaway. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Warriors with some changes. Tolbert's checked in for Lister. Higgins comes in for Mullen. And it's Marshallonis in for Hardaway. The Hornets also changing it up. Newman's checked in for Curry. And Bennett subbed in for Bogues.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Bennett with it. Mourning with the screen. Here is Wingate. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ellie's checked in. Gaddison, he's checked in for Charlotte. Knocks it loose. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Tolbert. Here's Ellie. Takes the 3. Cannot hit. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Johnson's got the ball.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Richmond left side. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Higgins. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Bennett. Tight defense on him. There's the dish to Johnson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Askew's checked in for Richmond. Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Newman, the pass to Gaddison.
2 minutes.
Yo, set it up.
The feed to Bennett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Newman. And again, the Hornets missing. So it's the Warriors now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the inside. Wingate passes to Green. Can't hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. The pass to Tolbert. They double him with Green. Askew. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Newman. Rebound by Marciulionis.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that well.
Now, here's Bennett. There's the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And Green gets it to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Down low. Picked away. Knocked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Good. He has 5.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Hornets trail by 11. Now, here's Bennett. Inside, Gaddison. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Tolbert. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Chris Mullin has been sensational.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
They've got Mullin. Lister is out there with Hill. Then it's Richmond. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Bowes. And Hill over to help. To the paint. It's tipped. Wingate passes to Mourning. Makes it off the glass. Morning's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Hardaway. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now Richmond, pick up by Hill. They set the pick. Freed up, nice work off the pick. Richmond's got 12 points in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Fires the three. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Here's Bowes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for him.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know,
and that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Hardaway, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Some good numbers for Hardaway. He's got 8 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Curry's checked in for Wingate. Here's Bowles, and it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Here's Curry with the 3. Morning inside. He's guarded by Hill. Morning can't make it work.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
No dice from 9 feet out. Hornets trail by 7. Outside Curry. Here's Bowles. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw missing. Higgins is checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the 2nd. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Richmond. Back to Hardaway. Richmond against Bowes. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Hey, Johnson!
Johnson dishes to Curry. Richmond against Gill. Richmond kicks to Hardaway. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he gets it to go. Gill's got 14 points.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Hardaway passes to Mullen. Passes it to Higgins. Here's the screen. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Mullen. Richmond outside. Lister against Mourning. And it's Lister missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And the Warriors making a change here. Tolbert's checked in.
That's his first personal foul.
Mullen against Curry. Pass to Gill. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Warriors lead it. Feeds to Mullen. Tolbert against Johnson. Back to Mullen. And Mourning sends it back. They recover it. Richmond no good. Here's Curry with the three. Sharpshooter Del Curry hits the three.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Mourning dishes to Johnson. Pass to Gill. Back to Johnson. Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Kicks to Mullen. Back to Hardaway. Floats one up. Mourning with some nice D.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the Warriors with some changes. Elise checked in for Mullen, and it's Marshall Otis in for Richmond. Gaddison is checked in for Charlotte. Newman comes in for Gill. Curry against Marshall Otis. Ellie passes to Higgins, the 11-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Higgins has got 6 points. Here's Bowes. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Mourning. Back to Bowes. Mourning with the screen. It's Curry outside, and another three for Charlotte.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Again, Golden State. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Charlotte in the lead. The pass to Gaddison. Intercepted. Unhindered, going all the way. And Tim Hardaway again. 13 points in the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Mourning can't make it work.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Hill, he's checked in for Higgins. And Hill over to help.
It'll be a jump ball. Jump ball.
And so here is Golden State. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Tolbert. He's got 7. From the arc. Pass to Marciulionis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Second chance shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. To the middle, here's Wingate, and he dunks it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Wingate. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low to the left side wing. Down low, outside Mullen. Can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Warriors ahead, up 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here are the Warriors now. They've held a 12-point lead early. On the floor for Charlotte. Bogues out there with Newman. Then it's Wingate. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mourning in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Hornets trail by 5. Bogues kicks to Johnson. Count that one.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And the Hornets making a change here. Gill's checked in. Here's Marciulionis. To the middle. Lister. Shot, no good. Mourning with some nice D.
That's his 5th personal foul.
And so here's Charlotte. A 2-point game. Johnson goes in to tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. Marciulionis buries the 7-footer.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Up top, Bogues. Defended by Marciulionis. Pass to Gill. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Richmond with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Johnson gets the bucket.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Warriors leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Mullen, and it's blocked. Gill against Marciulionis. Bogues in among the big players. Hits the shot.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Richmond dishes to Hill. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Johnson the screen. Marshallonis against Bogues. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Mourning. He kicks it to Bogues to tie it up. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Bogues has gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. Here's Mullen. And again, no good by Golden State. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mourning with the screen. Gill misses.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Richmond kicks to Mullen. Bangs home the trifecta. Mullen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris Mullen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Marshallonis passes to Hill. Golden State moving it around. Here's Marshallonis, covered by Wingate. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lister. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mourning. A fast break now for Charlotte. That was incredible. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
That's good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Out to the right wing. Wingate. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Wingate's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Now the pass to Higgins. Richmond against Bogues. Here's Higgins. No good on the 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Outside Hill. Marshallonis against Wingate. Here's Higgins. Hill dishes to Richmond. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Richmond against Bogues. Johnson the screen.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Hardaway's checked in for Marshallonis. Johnson inside. Defended by Lister. Goes up with it. And Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. Hardaway against Gill. Lots of room. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Richmond. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Well, Mitch Richmond in this one, he's got 16 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
To the paint, Lister. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Passes to Gill. To the inside. And then Johnson with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Hardaway. He feeds it to Richmond. It counts, and the foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Mullins checked in for Golden State. That's good from Richmond.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Bogues kicks to Mourning. Warriors with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Lister. There's the triple. Gill with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Wingate. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Lister, the pass to Mullen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it out to Mullen. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Richmond. The feed now to Mullen. Goes back up. Can't hit.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Hill and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Wingate. Shot to stop the run. Bullseye.
Assist goes to David Booth.
And so here is Golden State. Lister off on that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now our Jordan player of the game, Chris Mullin.